done. By the way, this is going to contain spoilers, so if you haven't read the book, turn off the video, unless you don't care. Hello, I am finally done with your book. It took me forever because I have so many other commitments. One of them being this book, which I'm actually really enjoying, by the way. It's called The Way We Never Were. My my film professor told me to read it. It's actually not about film. It's about it's a sociological look into families. Because the film that I'm doing for my film criticism class, the film that I'm doing my term paper on, which is due in 3 weeks, which I gotta really start working on it. The film I am doing is Pleasantville. If you have not seen this movie, you should. It's a really good movie. Pleasantville is essentially just kind of showing how silly our country was in the 50s, trying to show perfection in families when nobody was really perfect, and that's exactly what this book is actually about. It is about the way that television really showed off that families had this golden era in the 50s, and that they really weren't like that. And it's a really interesting book. I read it. This is what I read. I know I should have brought Harry Potter and read it, but when I got my hair done, but I read this instead because I'm thinking that school is a little more important than Harry Potter. But yeah, so I'm done. And basically, I'm not gonna, because my reading comprehension really sucks sometimes, especially when I'm not interested. If I'm not interested, the reading comprehension just plummets. So over the past week, what's been going on? Where did I leave off with you guys? I think I left off telling you guys that Harry left for Ron's. So yeah, they all went to the Quidditch World Cup, and Harry, Ron, and Hermione, I don't know how to pronounce her name, they all see this dark mark or whatever in the sky. And so then the Goblet of Fire is supposed to pick people for the tournament, the Twizzard tournament. And Harry gets picked, obviously. And Ron gets mad at him because he thinks he cheated, when obviously Ron doesn't understand the whole idea of the main character getting, his way all the time. Doesn't he watch Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series? Linking that website too. And there's the Yule Ball, and Ron obviously has some kind of crush on Hermione because he gets jealous because she's all of a sudden really pretty. And then they have to go under the Hogwarts lake or whatever, and Harry gets delayed in going, and then Dobby gives him this weed that allows him to breathe underwater. Harry ends up saving Gabrielle, which delays him time, but then he gets this moral award, which ties him in first place with Diggory. And they have to go through a maze, and Harry and Cedric work together, and they get out of the maze, and that's the third task. If I remember correctly, that's the third task. Pettigrew at some point kills Diggory with a curse. Harry finds out that Snape used to be a Death Eater. And Voldemort, he punishes Harry with another curse. Don't expect me to remember the names of these curses. So Harry returns to school, where Moody reveals that he's been helping him through the events and helping him through all the obstacles. And then he's attacked by and then Dumbledore gives Moody this potion or whatever, and he's revealed to be somebody else, and he ended up being an escapee from Azkaban, and he killed his father. Well, yeah, Anyway, and also entered Harry's name into the Goblet of Fire, and just making sure that he would pass all of the quests, and then his soul gets sucked out. And then Dumbledore revives the Order of the Phoenix, which obviously leads into the next book. And Harry is crowned the champion, I guess. Again, it's very similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. The main character gets everything he wants. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Moving on. I'm probably not giving you enough of a synopsis, but just be glad I read the stupid book. Because you know I don't like it. Anyway, actually I still say it was an even trade, because I had to take time out of my busy schedule of reading endless amounts of textbooks, which, by the way, randomly were right there. I did not put them there for this video. Plus this, plus my dossier, which I finally was able to finish and turn in. But not only that, but I still have 2 term papers left this semester, and finals, and heck, I'm still in Brad's film history class. You know that there's crap load that I gotta do. But yeah. So I read your book.